Is it bad to say din tai fung?
No.
We eat that all the time.
I love din tai fung. Hey everyone.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm AJ.
It's nice to see you all again.
It's been a long time. We apologize for the lack of videos. I know that the whole world has been going through a crazy time right now. And we've just been adjusting and...
Staying at home. I've been working from home for the last month, so I took over AJ's studio.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you tired of me yet?
No, I'm not. We have some big news, but before we get to that, we did want to update. We have been just going out for essential things like grocery shopping, picking up food. But for the most part, obviously, we have been staying at home inside where it is safe. And yeah, what else have we been doing?
Been playing a lot of virtual games, Zoom parties.
House party. This app where you can play games with people, up to 8 people. We've been discovering a lot of cool new things, watching new Netflix shows.
I've been doing a lot of virtual workouts with my friends.
Yoga sessions. It's crazy what we can do without having to be in a room together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Technology is cool, but I also miss connecting with people in real life for certain things. But I think that this quarantine has taught us the things that don't have to necessarily be a meeting. It can be an email or even a quick conference call. I don't know.
It's gonna change somewhat of the way the world works, at least the corporate world.
For those of y'all who don't know, Alyssa works at Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, so she brought her work home.
Due to coronavirus affecting people's jobs, I am temporarily out of work at the moment until we're back to regularly scheduled programming. Fortunate side is that I'll get more time to be at home and just work on more creative things, put out more videos, work on my singing.
Sing more, yes. I totally miss singing with Alyssa. Well, another thing that we've been doing more is...
cooking!
Yes, cooking.
We're master chefs now.
I still suck, but Alyssa's been making some amazing dishes, which we will show you in pictures right here.
What has been your favorite dish that I've made?
You made this gnocchi, which is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, okay,
Gnocchi?
Well, I have to admit, it's from Trader Joe's.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
AJ bought this giant grocery box from Tender Greens.
Yeah, it was a pantry box and it comes with toilet paper. Anyway, that was a really great night because her dad was on FaceTime. She was like getting help from him and she was doing her own thing and we had pasta from scratch. This is fresh pasta that Alyssa made for us.
I made the sauce from scratch.
Sauce from scratch.
And tomatoes.
I thought it was tomato sauce that they had in the Tender Greens thing, but it was just tomatoes. Amazing.
And garlic bread.
Woo!
Realized that I had to figure out how to make the tomato sauce from scratch.
Yeah, we've been really trying to support local businesses during this time. There is this restaurant we order from every week called Seasons Kitchens USA. And it is out in the OC. It's a Malaysian restaurant. Our friend Kim owns the spot.
So good. They have the best roti.
Yes, they really do. We also went to this pho restaurant that is down the street from our place. And I just remember going in there, picking up the food. And when I said thank you so much for staying open and providing us food during this time, and the guy who was handing me the food ran to the fridge to get me a soda and said thank you so much for your support. That was like during the first few days of the lockdown. That's when I really felt how much it was affecting local businesses, small restaurants out here. Y'all do what you can to support them. I know that everybody is going through their own kind of quarantine journey, financially, emotionally, mentally. But if you're able to support those local businesses that don't get the privilege of having people come in to dine anymore, and that's a big part of their business, obviously. What's been your favorite food that we've had from the outside world, not that we've made?
Ooh, favorite food that we've picked up?
Yeah, that we picked up.
Is it bad to say din tai fung?
No.
We eat that all the time.
I love din tai fung. That's bomb.
I think din tai fung has probably been my favorite.
It is just so different too, eating at home for especially places like that, you know, because it's just like freshly prepared and they give it to you in the wooden steamer thingies.
Yeah.
So yeah, essentially we're trying to save money by cooking some things that we got from the grocery store, specifically Trader Joe's.
We love Trader Joe's.
But I still love eating out. But I really need to start working out.
We can do it together.
Okay.
That's one thing we need to start, I think, working out together.
Yeah, I'm down. It's been cool because my sister has been teaching hip-hop classes through Zoom and YouTube for free, my sister Jazz, and she's being assisted by my other sister Justine. So it's been really fun. It's kind of like a way to get together with my family, and my mom's been joining as well, learning hip-hop and getting a sweat on. So that's kind of been the extent of my workout, but I'm gonna do more.
Me too.
We've also been doing TikTok stuff.
Yeah, oh my gosh, we love TikTok. TikTok is so much fun. I didn't understand how to use it at first, so I was very like, oh, I don't know what TikTok is.
Yeah.
But it's so addictive.
I feel you. I think a lot of people are probably closed off, especially people your age and older.
But we'll show you some of our favorite videos that we've posted.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Check out our TikTok.
What has been the best part and the worst part of quarantine?
I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to get away from the effects that the virus is having on the community and the world. I've been thinking about, my mom a lot. She's a nurse. So at any time, she works in the operating room, but at any time she could get called to help with, the COVID patients. And as much as I want her to help and do her mission as a nurse, part of me wishes that she didn't have to expose herself to the risk of this disease. So I really want to shout out all the healthcare workers and people who work in the hospitals. Yeah, that's been the worst part, I think, for me, because I think about these things and knowing people who have died from this and to know that they died alone. I don't want to get too sad, but that's been weighing on my mind. But the best part has been spending more time with you.
You didn't have to say that.
It's so funny because the first day that Alyssa was working from home, I was out during, her work hours, and I was in our living room playing NBA 2K20, and Alyssa goes there, and Alyssa leaves her office, which is my studio, and she's like, "Is this what you do all day?" And I was like, "Yeah."
And then it happened for the continuation of me working from home. It's been nice.
Cool. It's been really nice.
We've had our challenge. Our qualms. Is that a word?
I don't know. We've had our things because obviously spending more time with somebody.
I think it's just having no space.
That as well.
That's
even physical part. Space. Yeah, Yeah.
As you take your arm off.
I know.
Yeah. Worst part for me has been not being able to see my family.
Yeah.
We usually visit at least once or every 2 weeks, and this has been a long time period not being able to go over there. My parents and my siblings live with my grandma, who obviously could catch the virus very easily, so we didn't not want to take our chances in even visiting at all, seeing my dad cooking all this amazing food, and I obviously miss seeing them in person. I miss seeing your family too.
We usually gather with both of our families at least once a month.
At least once a week, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Either one or both. Also, my new siblings, because my mom just got married in January in the Philippines.
The best part about quarantine has actually correlated to
our big news.
You ready? I'm so excited to share. Some of you may have already seen on our social media, but this is it.
This is it.
We got a puppy!
His name is Bean, and he's a French bulldog.
A black French bulldog. He's so cute. And he's sleeping on my foot right now. Sleeping and farting on my foot right now.
Okay, so he's sleeping right now. Oh, he's awake a little bit.
Our little Bean,
this is Bean. We don't want to wake him up because, it says online you should never wake up a puppy. What a cutie. So we got a new puppy 2.5 weeks ago. Our friends Ricky and Jessica connected us with this little pup, and we are so grateful to them because we have a new little rascal running around the
A
house.
fur baby. He's been the cutest little thing, and I love him already.
There's been a lot of hardships raising this puppy,
Don't say
to be honest.
hardship.
No, I mean, if we're gonna be real about it,
Okay.
there's a lot of things that I think you can't really be prepared for until it happens, Specifically me, I was opposed to getting a new puppy at first because our dog Kitchi, who is 16 years old, that we took in from my family, she has a hard time getting along with new dogs right now, so I was worried about that at first, but Alyssa was very adamant about giving Kitchi a new friend.
And she actually gets along very well with my family dogs at my parents' house. So I thought I just want for the last few ends of her life to have a brother and a friend and a companion.
Yeah, so getting Kitchi acclimated to having a new companion, has been...
I'd say it's going well.
Yeah, I think it's going well.
Oh, shit.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. We've been watching some Caesar Milan episodes and trying to get some tricks and tips from people all around who have had puppies with senior dogs.
There she is.
Kitchi, she's awake.
I would say the first few days of getting Bean were definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
We hardly got any sleep at all because we were crate training, and we also had to make sure that they were getting along because they were not getting along at first.
Yeah.
I think now we've reached a point where they're civil, and he cuddles up onto Kitchi and wants to play with her, but since she's older, she doesn't like playing with him at all.
As much, yeah.
So it's just been a training process of having them get along with each other.
Obviously, we'll update y'all more with our puppy adventures. Check out their Instagram, Kitchi and Bean. Kitchi, come here.
Yeah, grab Kitchi. This is Bean. Here, get a little close up. Bean, say hi to the camera. He's looking at Kitchi because he's obsessed with her.
So yeah, y'all can follow along for more puppy updates. That was our big news, and we're so excited. We want to know how y'all are doing, so leave in the comments below.
Let us know what your favorite and maybe not so favorite part of quarantine has been.
Yeah, leave your best and worst parts of quarantine below. And thanks for watching. We have a song challenge coming up because
I want a rematch. Let's just get that straight. Thank
See
y'all.
y'all soon.
See you soon. Bye. Hello.
we always get together.
Holy sh- Oh
Ooh, Frenchie farts.
my gosh, it's horrible.